the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa in the booth. And guys, a game today that features what would be the two wild card teams if the season ended as it stands now.
Yeah, both of these teams battling to stay in postseason position, Matty, at least in this wild card race. So this game is going to have a huge impact. Not only are they both trying to keep their lead on the other teams in this race, but they're also potentially jockeying for home field advantage in the wild card game by trying to grab that top wild card spot. Basically, every game for these clubs means a lot from here on, so I expect to see an exciting one here.
Hit out towards second. And there's one away. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kemp takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And stepping in, Jose Abreu. First pitch on its way. Just underway here in Oakland. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. All even now, 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, and now the. So now here is Mark Canha. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now into the box, Tony Kemp. Lifetime versus this arm. He's only 2 for 10. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Anderson brings it in. And there are 2 away now.
That is good.
Now to bat, Matt Olson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lynn's ready. Here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robert has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now here is Yoán Moncada. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Heading out towards shallow right. Brown is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. In now is Adam Eaton. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he'll reach first safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Into the box, Yermin Mercedes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes in here right at 260. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him, 2 down. The next batter will be Luis Robert. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Eaton at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. The throw will go to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
0-1 the count. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sean Murphy, and they could use a spark from him here. A ball and no strikes.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard to third. Moncada gloves it. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
Striding in for Oakland, Seth Brown. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez coming in, and it's a foul ball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Matt Chapman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch.
Anderson.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
Hit in the air out to center field. Piscotty's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Pitch on the way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Abreu is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1. is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. The left
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Ball 2.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon. But for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
batting it.
So now into the box is Stephen Piscotty. In his career versus this pitcher, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Elvis.
First offering on its way. Elvis Andrus swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Make it start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading off to the right.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yoan Moncada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1. 1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Yerman Mercedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Luis Robert is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ripped down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball, and he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one, able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So now it's Mark Canha back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Eaton is under it. 1 down. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, so take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail 1-0. James Caprillion, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got a full count, 3-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Too low, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Now here's the first offer.
The catcher
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Murphy.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
Right fielder, number 15.
Next to dig in, Seth Brown, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball over there.
One out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Up next,
2 down, no one on base. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So the next to bat will be Chad Pinder. Flew out last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Lynn comes set. Here it is. Fouled off. Chapman is off of first with 2 away. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the AB now. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Adam Eaton is on deck. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Stepping in now, Yerman Mercedes. Brown is there. 2 down. Next to hit is Luis Roberts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Piscotty's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Through 5.5. It's now 2-0 good guys. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Stephen Piscotty is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. hard hit ball to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mark Canha, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I got 2-1 to count.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 5.
First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point.
Your attention, please.
Now pitcher coming on now. The right-hander, Yusmeiro Petit.
36.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, batting at an even .400. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Murphy.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Seth Brown.
Into the box now, Seth Brown. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hit hard up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jordan Weems has been summoned.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 70, Jordan Weems.
From the stretch. He swings and lines it to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now
at the plate now, Yerman Mercedes, and he popped him up, drifting back behind first, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and no strikes. pulls this one in the air out to left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Behind 0-2 now. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation. But I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Eaton on third. Mercedes on second. Madrigal is over at first with one away. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run scores. On to third, but he's in safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here really looks out of sorts right now.
Bert Smith gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 46, Bert.
Into the box, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Heading out towards shallow right. Brown is there to put it away and finally put an end. Now at the plate is Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike one.
Chapman.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number 4.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
After it is Eaton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Canha. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is... Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And a good way to start the ninth as he's in with a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Adam Eaton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Up next for Chicago, Yermin Mercedes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. popped up. Olson in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The batter will be Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Now to the plate, here is Tony Kemp. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field after it is eaten. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Last strike now for Oakland. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn picks up his team-leading 13th win, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Cole Irvin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.